Drink driving is no laughing matter, and I take no pleasure in bringing you this story here, guys. I found some footage here from several different angles down in Wiltshire that has been released by the police force there. A drunk driver made an absolute pig's ear of what happened here. He smashed into a traffic light. His car was already pretty smashed up before this point as well. He drove on the pavement and he tried to flee the scene of the accident as well, but eventually stopped. Of course, the police were called and they very much had one of two things to say to him, including taking his breathalyzer sample, and yeah, unsurprisingly, they came back positive. A bit too positive for him. But let's go through this footage, guys, and just give my take on it, really, because it's sad more than anything that this has happened to somebody. It's not funny at all, and it's just plain shocking as well. Let's have a look at the full story here, guys, on themotoringchronicle.com. So the first angle looks like it's from either a cyclist or a motorcyclist with like a rear-mounted camera. They're sort of like just stopped on the road, probably trying to avoid the chaos that is going to happen in front of them. The black car, which is the one piloted by the driver who is drunk here, is flying down the pavement, smashes into a traffic light there, and you can clearly see that the car is severely damaged before this. He's clearly had at least one impact there on the front left of the vehicle. There's bodywork hanging off of it. The tyre, the wheel of the car on that section of it is kind of just rubbing on the, or wearing really on the road there. That car's not going much further, and thankfully it doesn't go too much further after this. But like I say, he absolutely just takes out that traffic light there. Somehow he misses that white Volkswagen. I think that's a Tiguan there on the left of him there. Somehow he misses that. The car actually swerves out of the way a little bit, which probably saves it. The black car behind that, I don't think he takes much damage from the car itself, but I'd be shocked if some of the debris didn't hit him from the traffic light. But the guy behind that isn't so lucky. He gets smashed into at probably about 10 miles an hour, maybe a little faster, by the drunk driver there. Drunk driver then tries to reverse away. This is the crazy thing. I mean, this guy's going on a full-on rampage here. I mean, this is the crazy thing, right? The drunk driver is going on a full-on rampage here. Like, nothing is really stopping him at this point. He hits that, I don't know what that is, an electrical box or something with the traffic lights, I think. So that's probably taken out the traffic light system. I mean, he's literally taken out one of them, but the one on the other side, if you notice, there is no light there. So I think that's the electrical box for the traffic light system, though. Do correct me if I'm wrong on that one, guys. And then he just sort of goes into this little, it's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if you can get through there or not, but thankfully he does stop eventually. Tries to get out of the car, and then the police are there obviously as well. They eventually come up and they interview the driver. Let's hear what he has to say for himself.
When was your last drink? Because I'll be honest, you smell quite strongly of...
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago, was it? Okay, all right. Have you had a cigarette or anything in the last 20 minutes?
No.
Okay, all right.
So just so you can see, sir, that's all sealed, okay? I'll open it up in front of you, all right?
Yeah, sure.
Is everyone all right at the other end? Injury-wise?
I think they're okay. I think it's just a bit of shock.
If you fail to provide, okay, you're liable to be arrested as well, okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right, and you said you have done one of these before in the past?
Oh, years ago.
Years ago, okay, so you know how to do it, yeah?
How old are you, sir?
73.
73.
Step line, isn't it?
So I'll open this up now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, when I tell you to do so, form a nice tight seal around there, okay?
And yeah, this guy's clearly steaming. What kind of result did he get?
Blow steadily and evenly until I tell you to stop. My colleague's already explained to you that if you cannot provide us with this sample, you will be arrested, okay?
Yeah.
All right, when you're ready.
What do I do, blow?
So, yeah, take a nice big deep breath in. Right, okay, stop. Take it out your mouth. Right, okay, like this. Look at me. See me?
Yeah.
It's like you're blowing up a balloon, okay? Keep going. Stop. 132. Needs to be arrested. Okay, sir, 1732, okay?
Yeah.
You've blown over the legal limit of alcohol, so you're under arrest for Section 5 of the Road Traffic Act, okay?
Like I said, positive. Bit too positive. 132. Very much a high score that he doesn't want. Now, the drink driver limit for England and Wales is actually different to Scotland and most of the rest of Europe. It is actually higher in England, but not high enough to get him off when it comes to this, unfortunately for him. Thankfully for the rest of the public, really, at this point, the limit is actually 80 milligrams of alcohol per 100 millimeters of blood. And in terms of the breathalyzer he did, 35 is the limit. He did 132. So you're talking nearly 4 times the legal limit there. This guy is absolutely steaming at this point. So what is the punishment he gets? Well, the video outlines it here at the end. Garrick Jones was his name, just for reference, 73 years of age. He pleaded guilty to drink driving. I mean, didn't really have a defence at that point, but he did plead guilty nonetheless. He was sentenced to a community order which requires him to complete 80 hours of unpaid work and attend 20 rehabilitation days. He has his licence and he's also disqualified from driving for 27 months. So 2 years and 3 months there. I mean, 2 years and 3 months for the driving ban, that might be a bit light, but 80 hours of unpaid work, that ain't really enough. I get it. He is an elderly man. He's 73 years of age. But if you can't do the time, or in this case, the community service time, don't do the crime. This guy is an absolute menace. It is a real miracle that nobody got hurt here. Yes, some property damage, of course, to the vehicle and also the traffic light system. Potentially some more that we didn't see as well there. Like I said, he has a bit of the car that's already damaged before this footage begins. But yeah, what an idiot. I mean, doesn't matter how old you are, that is a stupid thing to do. Would there be a bigger punishment if he was 18, for example? I'll let you debate that in the comments, but let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. Is it a fair punishment for the crime in this case? I'm not convinced, to be honest, personally. That's just my opinion, though. This guy's retired. He's probably got a lot of time on his hand. Well, I think he's retired anyway. I think he'll probably quit. I think he will retire if he's not already retired at 73, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, comment, subscribe, guys, and we'll see you soon for more crazy footage here on themotoringchronicle.com.